Finally, we have another signing to talk about here on Seattle Seahawks Today. Tyler Jones here with you. Thanks for joining us as the Hawks have signed a safety, D'Anthony Bell, coming over on a one-year deal from the Cleveland Browns. The news coming just a little while ago from Jarran Schultz of Fox Sports, who put out this post on X saying the following. Sources, the Seahawks are signing former Browns safety and special teams ace D'Anthony Bell to a one-year deal. The special teams standout drew interest from multiple teams, but chose Seattle for the opportunity to also get on the field with their three safety sets. Now, let me stop right there for a second here. All right? That last thing, let's see if I can put my finger on it. Yes, right there. Three safety sets. What have we talked about a lot on this show since Mike Macdonald took the job in Seattle? Was the emphasis on the three safety looks. He did a lot of it in Baltimore and had a lot of success. And now we see Seattle being very aggressive here. They're looking for guys to create opportunities to do those three safety sets. And you already have Kobe Bryant and Julian Love, who are very solid at their safety spots. Now you add Bell to this, and there's some opportunities to get creative here. Mike Mack is seeing something here with this defense, and Bell thinks he can be used in that sense. I like it very nicely. Let's tell you more about Bell here. The latest Seahawks signing, undrafted in 2022, out of West Florida, previously played for the Cleveland Browns. He's played in 50 career games with 7 starts, so he has a decent amount of experience to his resume in a short amount of time, but he hasn't necessarily played a significant role in Cleveland, but that could potentially change in Seattle with this opportunity for him to step up and shine. We'll tell you more here in just a moment what that could look like and go over some numbers of what stands out to me and what he's done here in just a bit. First, though, how would you grade the signing of D'Anthony Bell? A, B, C, D, or F? I'll give you my grade coming up in just a moment, but want to hear from you guys first. It's our pinned comment today. You might get an ad break while the ad's playing. Get your votes in. Let us know. A, B, C, D, or F. My grade for this, folks, I'm going to go with a C. And let me explain why I'm going with a C here. The signing doesn't hurt you at all. He's not going to make a ton of money. Just a one-year deal, and he's not going to cost you a whole lot. But I'm not expecting this to be a game-changing signing for the Seattle Seahawks. I would be surprised if he turned out to be some starter that we don't know about that has a breakout season of sorts. Let's keep expectations kind of simmer down a little bit on that front. But with it not hurting you, and somebody that's worth taking a chance on, I would go with a C. I think that's a fair grade here just because there is kind of a great unknown. But I'll say this, though. There is some, I think, potential untapped potential here with this move. And so, although I give it a C for now, this is one that we could come back later and look at and say, that was sneaky good on the part of the Seattle Seahawks to make this signing here. So relative expectations, I would say, is a way to look at this signing at this point in time. Folks, this is why you subscribe to Seattle Seahawks Today. No signing is too big. No signing is too small. We cover them all here on Seahawks Today. I'm still waiting on some more offensive linemen. I think we all are at this juncture. We're waiting. I like that there was a signing today. It's been a few days since we've had a signing. Whenever that offensive lineman comes or other signings that happen, we break them down here on the channel. We're closing in on 65,000 subs, but we need your help to get there. Subscribe now for free. Turn on notifications. Lock us in. Stay up to date with everything happening with your Seattle Seahawks right here on the channel. Subscribe now for free. YouTube.com/SeahawksTV. You'll be glad you did. All right, let's tell you more about D'Anthony Bell. And here's where I'm talking about things being somewhat intriguing with him when you look at his statistics, all right? Yes, he didn't do much in 2024. In 17 games played, 19 tackles, 1 TFL, no pass breakups, no interceptions, 1 QB hit. But in 2023, that's the one that catches my attention, of this one being something where Mike Macdonald might be saying to himself, all right, we might be able to work with this. Look at 2023 closely there. 28 tackles, 4 TFLs, 4 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, and 1 QB hit. In 2023, that was a decent Cleveland Browns team, might I add you. That Browns team made the playoffs and went to the wild card round. So he did a pretty decent job, had a breakout season, if you want to call it that, at least the best season of his career on a solid team there. So for me, if I'm Mike Macdonald and I'm thinking about whether it's as a special teams ace or potentially putting him in some 3 safety sets, I would go back and look at the film of that 2023 campaign. And I'm sure they've already done this too, but maybe even a step further, and say to yourself, all right, what did they do in 2023 with D'Anthony Bell? What is it that season that stood out compared to his other seasons? If we can get that version that we saw in 2023 and build upon that, then you could have a pretty good signing here. But we've seen where he wasn't hardly used at times where he faded. So that's what I'm hoping for, at least, is that the 2023 version comes out, but we don't know. What's your one-word reaction to the signing of D'Anthony Bell? Let me know in the comments section what that one word is. I'll give you my one-word reaction coming up in a moment, but want to hear from you guys first. Way in the comments section. Let us know what you think. My one-word reaction, I'm going to go mid on this because the jury is still out on this signing here. All right? This is a player that we mentioned that 2023 season. That one jumps off the page. But was that an anomaly? Or is that here to stay? Can Mike Macdonald tap in and build upon that? Because if not, then this is just going to be another guy that plays special teams and fills a roster spot, competes to make the 53-man roster. All right? That's what we're looking at potentially here. But if that 2023 season, if that version of him is here to stay, if they can get that to come out from him, and build upon that, then you might potentially have something here. But we won't know till we know when Mike Macdonald gets the chance to work with him. And I will say that if you're looking for a reason to be optimistic, hopeful about this, Mike Macdonald has a very good track record of working with these safeties. I think, for example, we mentioned the 3 safety looks. A lot of people didn't think much of Geno Stone. And Geno Stone was that number 3 safety in Baltimore. And Geno Stone was, I believe, tied for the league lead in interceptions his final year with Mike Macdonald in Baltimore, where he had 6+ interceptions that season, and he got a pretty decent contract after that, I believe, with the Cincinnati Bengals. Maybe he's thinking, I found the next guy I can work with of this next Geno Stone type potentially here. If you're getting the next Geno Stone and getting him on a cheap contract, then that's going to be a win. But we'll see. We will see. We'll settle the expectations here. But I think there might be some potential in that signing. So that's where I'm at, where I like the signing, but I'm trying not to get too excited. I can talk myself into this being a pretty decent player, but I'll believe it when I see it type of thing, if that all makes sense. Stay with me, folks. Folks, got a great deal we're offering. Cooper Kupp is in town now. He's going to wear the number 10 in 2025, and his jerseys are going hot, friends. We have free shipping available at chatsports.com/cup is where you can get yours today. And look, he's coming home. He's the hometown kid. What better way this summer, this spring, than to be rocking with your Hawk out, supporting the Seattle Seahawks, than by wearing the jersey of one of the newest members of the Seattle Seahawks. Get yours now. We also have other Seahawks merchandise available at that same link, including Sam Darnold jerseys as well. Go to chatsports.com/cup to get yours today. Final thoughts on this signing. This is worth a chance. This is totally worth a shot. The more I look into it and see the data here and see some potential untapped potential, I think this is worth a shot. And if you're Seattle here, this does not change anything for the rest of the offseason here. And what I mean by that is just because you made this signing, that doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to break the bank for it, just a one-year deal. It doesn't mean you can't go out there and sign some offensive linemen or fill some other positions of needs here. I like these type of signings where you're just giving a guy a chance, and if it doesn't work out, it's all kosher. Everything's okay. I think it's worthwhile for Seattle to potentially take this chance and bring him in. For continuing Seahawks coverage, subscribe now to Seattle Seahawks Today. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.